This is a fun jam because it combines raspberries and apricots together, and it has this lovely color and a delicious taste. I begin by washing my apricots to remove any residual sprays off of them. Then I cut them in half and remove their pits. You can then either mash your apricots, cut them into tiny pieces, or like I'm going to do, I'll take my 6 cups of halved apricots and put them into my blender. And I just blend them on low because I still want there to be some chunks to them. It is a jam after all, but I don't want to actually liquefy them by going any higher than low. Now I'll add 3 cups worth of raspberries to my apricots, and then I'll blend that up on low as well. I don't blend for very long because I still want there to be little segments of raspberry that I can taste throughout the jam. So then I'll place my pureed fruit into a pan. I always use a silicone spatula to get it out of my blender because otherwise you lose an awful lot of fruit on the inside. And then I add 6 tablespoons of pectin, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and half of a teaspoon of butter. I've already pre-measured 5 cups of sugar and I'll set that off to the side. And then I'll place this on the stove and I'll bring it to a boil. Now that it's begun to boil, I'll add my 5 cups of sugar. I'll then stir it in and bring it back to a boil. Now that it's come to a nice rolling boil, I'll set my timer for 1 minute and stir it the entire time. I can tell that it's a rolling boil because even though I stir it, it continues to bubble. I'll then fill my half-pint jars up to 1/4 of an inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. It really does have a beautiful color to this jam, just with the mix of the light-colored apricots and those red raspberries. I use a clean, damp cloth to wipe off the rim of my jars so that if any jam got on the edge, that it won't interfere with the seal. Then I'll place on my lids and rings until they're fingertip tight. I'm using Superb canning lids today. It's an American company and they have really good quality and they're just really easy to work with, so I like that. Plus, they have this lovely blue seal. This is probably my favorite thing about the entire lid because it's super squishy and it just seems like it sticks to my jar better. The most important thing to me is that it's going to seal and that it's going to remain sealed. These ones are supposed to last up to 36 months as opposed to the standard ones that I used to get, which were 18 months. So definitely a better deal that way. I have a link as well as a 20% off coupon code in my description below. Now I'll place these in the boiling water bath, submerged by anywhere from 1 to 2 inches under the water, and I'll process them for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll go for 15, and I won't start the timer until after it starts to boil. Now that the processing time is complete, I turn off the heat, remove the lid, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I place the jars on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they can cool quickly. I'll leave them there for 24 hours so that they can get a good seal. I know that they have a good seal if the center of the lid has depressed down. If it has, I'll remove the ring and wash them with hot soapy water and store them in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. If for some reason any of them didn't seal, I would put it in the refrigerator and use it right away. So now time for the taste tester. It's already starting to set up, which is good. It's actually really good. It has the characteristic raspberry taste that I love so much. And then just a little hint of the tartness that this particular apricot carries so well. So definitely a fun way to make your raspberries go farther.